It's almost been a year, RC drivers. These guys are killing me. ProBoat's last release was, I think, August 8th, 2024. If I looked it up right, that was the last ProBoat release. It was the Sonicwake 48, which was an awesome boat, a massive boat, and now we have the opposite. We have a small Sonicwake, which is going to be perfect for ponds and small lakes, maybe even large swimming pools. This boat looks pretty awesome. The Sonicwake has a great reputation in the RC world as being a easy to run boat, self-riding, fast, and it looks like all those key elements are right in here. Can't wait to get this box open. Have you seen this? They put out the press releases about an absolutely awesome looking boat with the 2 different liveries. And check this out, guys. I got the dark blue and purple version. That's pretty awesome. Should go well in the Northeast lakes here. We kind of have some dark water, but you know, if you're worried about that, they have this really vibrant boat as well. But let's get this thing out of the box. Here it is, all packaged up. I did go ahead and cut the tape ahead of time just so it's a little easier for me to get through this thing. I've already got batteries charging for it, but you get the instruction manual, you get a boat stand. I always forget to tell you guys about the boat stand. So you get a 3,200 milliamp battery pack with this. And I think some people will be happy with this particular battery pack because it has the balance lead on it. But again, 3S pack, 3,200 milliamp. So that's gonna give you some good run time. And with the 3S, this thing is supposed to hit 35 miles an hour. Okay, also you've got the SLT2 radio, if I remember correctly. Yep, there it is, the Spectrum SLT2. There is your battery strap. You get some AA batteries and you get the S120. So it is a USB charger, USB-C if you do have one of those adapter plugs. But this is much better than those other little ones that they give you with like the axial rigs and stuff like that. So still gonna take a bit of time, but faster than, again, those other little ones out there. So now we're gonna check out the boat. So it looks awesome. It's got that Sonicwake shape. It's a deep V, a fast deep V, so it's gonna cut through rough water really well. It's a molded ABS hull, so this thing is actually pretty strong. Look at that. You can see that they screw this thing together. They screw the deck on, and it's got a water pickup in the back here, but yeah, that looks pretty solid. Nice lines on it. And then the top here, this looks like it's screen printed, so it's not no decals anywhere on this. This is all screen printed. Kind of has a matte finish to it, which looks pretty good. And there are the holes. These are really important. This is for self-righting. So what happens here is when you flip this over, these holes fill up with water, fills this chamber on the side of the boat, and it helps self-right it. And once you take off, all that water is expelled through these holes in the back, and that's how this boat self-rights. You really don't have much to do. I mean, just wait for it to turn itself over. Now let's check out the running hardware. There's a mix of metal and composite here. So the trim tab and turn fin, this is a one-piece metal setup, and the only adjustability is if you go and bend these trim tabs, but at least it is metal. And then everything else here is composite. So your strut assembly and the bracket, that's composite. Your rudder bracket and the rudder, those are composite as well. And it is a breakaway setup. You can see here it's got the slot in the bracket, so that'll just slide up if you hit anything in the water. But you know, everything looks pretty solid, not too much flex. It does have a boot to protect water from going in through the steering push rod exit. You can see down here that they have a drain plug, so if you need to empty any water out of the hull, and I like that it's tethered so you don't lose that. I've lost a few of those things. There's your prop, that's composite as well. And let's take a look at the inside of the boat. And I gotta show you this. Look at this, a double seal on that hatch. This little twist tab here, that helps lock everything in place. They've got some magnets as well. They've got some foam flotation in there, all good signs. And then this, the SSL, the strap, slide, and lock setup for the battery pack. Strap your battery down there with those Velcro straps that I showed you earlier. Slide this into place, locks down, really easy to get the battery out without scraping up your knuckles like on other boats. There's that chamber I was telling you guys about before. Here's the motor mount and stuffing tube bracket. This lower section here is composite. You've got the brass exit tube, nylon insert on the inside, flex shaft, and there is your coupler. Motor mount on it is aluminum, and as you can see, guys, it's a single route cooling setup. So the water comes into the boat here, goes through the motor mount, through the speed controller, out through the side, maybe? Where does it go out? Or where is it? Oh, there it is. It goes out through this hole here, so you'll be able to see it spraying up, which is always good. But let's get into the electronics. So I gotta show you this first. This is pretty impressive. A new design speed controller, 50 amp setup, again, water cooled, really cool look to it. It's got the IC3 plug on it, and then in front of it, the SR215 Spectrum receiver, and then the motor is an Outrunner setup, 2500 kV. Then over here, we've got the ProBoat servo, 5.3 kg, but it's a nylon gear servo. I wish that they gave us a metal geared servo with this. And so those are my two downsides to this. No metal gear servo, single route with the cooling setup, but everything else looks pretty awesome with this boat. We need to take it to the water. I think this is going to be pretty awesome, RC drivers. Drove over to one of my favorite ponds, and it's looking a little low today, so it looks like I'll have to drive in this area. But I'm going to kick things off with the speed test. Let's fire up the GNSS. Got some movement here. All right, we're good. We're going to see how fast this thing goes. It's supposed to hit 35. Hopefully I could hit it here. See some sticks in the water. That's not a good sign. Let's see. Did I hit the 35 in this small spot? Close enough? Oh, there we go, 33, so that was close. And it might be just because I had to shut down a little early. I gotta give it a try from up here so I could see what's going on. Maybe get a little farther out in the pond there. Right off the line. Thing's moving. All right, do we hit it? I gotta bring the boat over here so it picks up the signal. 32. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it does 35 if I had a little bit more of a run here. But you know what, guys? Time to have some fun with this thing. So we got a little bit of that self-righting lean, but watch this, it just levels itself out as that water dumps out. Here we go, guys, look at this. We've got instant power. Oh, hit my own wake. Spun it around. This thing looks good out there. Pretty stable. Through the flat water there, ultra stable actually. We could probably do a little trimming, get that nose up a little bit more. Really sharpen the corners. Right turn, definitely a little bit better. Left turn a little wider, gotta roll off the throttle a little more, but Sonicwake 24 action, guys. This series of boats, absolutely impressive. Love taking the 36 out. The 48 is just a monster. Now 24, I mean, perfect for small ponds. Fully ready to run. I mean, ProBoat, like I said early on, I was hoping they would come out with another boat earlier, but it was worth the wait, I think. This is fun for small ponds. Absolutely. Oh, major crash. Still white side down. That's good. Let's see if I can flip this thing. Nope, can't flip it. I want to show you guys the self-righting. Look at that, just full crank, full throttle, nice and stable. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build some chop. All right, that's cool, it's on itself. All right, now we got some chop, and I'm gonna bring it back out. I'm gonna try to roll it right here in this. There we go. See, I got it to flip. All right, so that chamber is just gonna fill up with water. And I'm probably about now, I can just punch the throttle and it'll flip right over. How awesome is that? The final question you guys probably have is, well, what happens when the battery dies? Well, it's just gonna step down in power, and that's your indicator that it's time to pull it in to shore. You shouldn't be driving around anymore, just come right back. And if something does happen, definitely don't swim for it. Make sure you got a fishing pole or another retrieval boat. Nice job, ProBoat. Awesome hit. See, there it is. Drop down. And I have just enough power to bring it back in. You could hear it beeping too, actually. And look at that. Plenty of power just to bring it back. We're good, guys. Just put in 3 awesome runs with the Sonicwake 24. Here are the battery packs that I ran, the original 3200, then I had 2 smaller 3S packs, but absolutely awesome, so much fun, gets out of the hole really fast, plenty of steering, handles really well, and actually it's really durable. So during one of the runs, I hit the stone wall and look at that, scuffed up the front end, and actually found out that this graphic on the side is a decal. It's pulling back a little bit, but yeah, tough boat. It took a hard hit, and you know, no problem, it could keep going. Inside, there's a little bit of water. I mean, just a little bit. You can see that teardrop. And the other thing that I have to mention, during one of the runs, the SSL tray slid out and hit the motor. You can see it ground away a little bit. So definitely make sure you have this clipped in properly. But man, what an awesome boat. Fully ready to run package. Think it's priced pretty well at $380. This is a blast. If you got a small pond to hit up, maybe a massive pool or something, this is definitely a boat worth checking out. I'll have links for it in the video description below.